We have the great opportunity here at Dave Campbell's Texas Football to partner with GoRout to talk with some of the very best and brightest quarterbacks and their coaches across the state of Texas. Let's go live to Parker County, to Aledo, where we find the head coach of the Aledo Bearkats, Coach Robby Jones, and the QB1 for the Aledo Bearkats, Hauss Hejny. Guys, appreciate your time.
Hey, no problem. We appreciate you guys having us.
Thank you.
Coach Jones, let me start with you. The guy sitting to your right is certainly lighting things up and making a name for himself. What is it about him? What is it about Hauss Hejny that really sets him apart?
You know, he's the overall package. You know, he can do whatever you need him to do. He can run with the football, throw the football. He has a great arm strength. You know, can fit it in the tight window, deep down the field. So whatever we ask him to do, he can do it. He has a great knowledge of our offense. He's been running the offense for 2 years now. So, you know, he's like having another coach out on the football field. He gets the guys in the right spot. He knows when somebody's doing something wrong, he can get on to them and make sure everything's going correctly.
Hauss, you led Aledo to a state championship last year, and obviously eyes on another one. Over the course of you starting since last year, where do you think you've grown the most and improved your game the most?
I would say early on last year, I was like a one read guy, and I was, using my legs, stepping up in the pocket, and getting as much yardage as I could with my legs. And throughout the course of last season and rolling into this season, I really worked on keeping my eyes downfield and working through that second, third read, and getting the balls to my athletes out on the field, and taking the load off myself by, like I said, putting the ball in the other athlete's hands. So that's really where I've grown the most over the course of this year.
Coach, you're in a new role this year. This is your first year as head coach there at Aledo, and off to a fantastic start so far. But those are big shoes to fill. I know we talked in the off season about taking over this program. I'm curious now, kind of in the middle of your first season, how you feel like you've settled into this job.
I've thought I've settled in really well. I've gotten more comfortable with everything that comes along with being the head football coach. There's a lot of stuff that people don't realize that you have to do throughout the day. This is my second Zoom call today. So there's lots of those things that you don't realize you have to do. I think it's gotten to where I'm used to it now.
And Hauss, you are a TCU commit. I know that Frogs fans are fired up to get you on campus, but obviously still goals to go there at Aledo. I'm curious, as far as your game is concerned, you've grown so much over your career there at high school. What are you working on now? What's that next step that you want to work on to take that next step in your progression?
Defensive recognition, because that's going to become more and more important as I progress throughout my game. When you get to the college level, defensive coordinator is going to throw a lot more at you from a schematic standpoint to, try and stop an offense. So I would say, being more comfortable with read keys, just little tendencies that a defense can give you to, make it easier when you go out on the field that you're just reacting to what you see because, you have an idea of what they're doing and you understand it more. So it allows you to play faster and, play better, which, helps yourself out and helps the team out. So I think if I can continue to progress and, being comfortable with reading defenses, it'll only help me out as I get to college.
He's Hauss Hejny. He is QB1 for the Aledo Bearkats and his head coach, Robby Jones. Coach Hauss, appreciate your time and look forward to watching you guys the rest of the way.
All right, man. Appreciate you.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.